Truckers X TV on air. We are now live in 3, 2, 1. What's good, guys? Truckers X TV talking to right now. Welcome back to another exciting episode of Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney Spirit of Justice. In the previous episode, we finished episode 2 of the magical turnabout. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to begin the rite of turnabout. So before we get started, ladies and gentlemen, do me a big favor right now. Make sure to hit that like button. Your support is greatly appreciated to the channel. So let us begin. Episode 3, The Rite of Turnabout.
Wakey wakey, 201. Got some more questions. Sound the alarm! Prisoner 201's escaped!
Well, you know, with Dad's back on the streets, things will be on the up and up for us.
Keep your voice down. You want that rebel hunter to find us or something?
Come on, we're small fries compared to... Huh?
What the heck is that? What the heck is that? May 9th, 3:30 p.m. Man, how long has he been on vacation? Temple. Ah, another fine day in the kingdom of Ur'Gaid. It's so peaceful here. I can't believe it's been 2 weeks already, but this place is really starting to grow on me. Still, I'll flash back to the first episode, or so. How there is the prince, or her benevolence, they say. And what is this mouse doing? It sure was a rough start. Now, to do what I came here to do. To see Maya. Her long ascetic training is finally coming to an end. But before it does, she said something about one last rite she has to perform today. Mr. Wright! That's the kid, right? I'll be your guide and shadow. Happy Raki. Hey, Albie. Happy Raki. I think it's just good day to you. Oh, you've mastered the traditional greetings of Ur'Gaid. I don't know about that, but I guess all the practicing is paying off. Have you gotten used to life at the temple? I'm grateful they're letting me stay here, but the morning started a little too early for me. Haha, yes, well, morning prayers do begin at dawn. After all, you can never pray too much. Daily devotion is very important here in Ur'Gaid. Hats off to you guys. I don't know how you do it. And today's a special day, full of even more prayer than usual. There's nothing better in the world than being able to pray to your heart's content. I can think of a few things I'd rather do. So, what makes today so special anyway? You mean you don't know? Today's the purification rite. It's only performed once a year. That's what Maya must have been talking about on the phone yesterday. I wonder what her role in it is. So, what exactly is Maya going to be doing for this purification rite? What? Didn't she tell you? She's playing the role of Lady Kira. It's only the most important role of the entire rite. It's unprecedented to have foreigner play such a key role. Wow, that's really something. It really is. Helping out such an amazing person has been the greatest honor of this humble tour guide's life. So, who is the Lady Kira you mentioned? Allow me to explain. Once upon a time, hundreds upon 100 years ago, there lived a female warrior who fought valiantly to establish the kingdom of Ur'Gaid. Let me stop you right there. Is something wrong? No, it's just I get the feeling I'm in for a really long story. Yeah, I'd say it normally takes around 2 hours to tell. Phew, dodged a bullet there. Oh, right! You're supposed to finally see Miss Maya today! The story can wait, then, in the meantime, you can read up on this right with this! English guidebook? Where did you dig this up from? I found it just lying there in the temple library. I figured no one's using it, so I borrowed it. Hey, this book belongs to Maya. See, there's her name on the back. Guess there's no harm in keeping this for a while then. The guidebook added to the court record. Miss Maya should already be at the site where the rite is take place. Let's go to the Plaza of Devotion. I wonder if Maya's matured any since I last saw her. It's only a mountaintop, so it might get a little cold though. Huh? I think I can handle it. That background right there. Alright, let's move to the Plaza of Devotion. Oh wow, we're that high up. May 9th, Plaza of Devotion. It's so cold. It's like the air itself is made of ice. But looks at all these people. Well, this is the day we come to offer prayers to Lady Kira, the protector of our land. It's amazing to see how devoted everyone is. Devoted, right. But couldn't they just as easily do all this praying someplace warmer? It must have to do with history. This too is part of our religious training. It helps us build strength of spirit and willpower. Further up, at the end of those stairs, is that inner sanctum. Wow. I see. Everyone I've met so far seems deeply religious. Of course we are! After all, Kurain is also known as the land of prayer. Oh no. It's said that we Kurainese spend an average of 15 hours a day in prayer. What? 15? From the moment we wake to the moment we fall asleep, our hearts are always in prayer. You see, all the square flags around here, they are known as prayer flags. They contain the prayers of our people. Oh, he's talking about those colorful stripes of cloth? There's something written on each one. Such petty, whatever it says, is the glory of our people, and I'm afraid that story's going to have to wait for another time, Albie. Maya should be around any minute now. Oh yeah, you're right. I can't wait to see Miss Maya again. Pardon me, oh noble traveler.
How do you fare, Mr. Wright? It's been many a day.
And who might you be? Maya?
Hey! Miss Maya! Happy Raki! Happy Raki, Albie. And you, Mr. Wright? May the Holy Mother guide you on your journey. Oh, thanks? Heh, long time no see, Nick. Well, did I surprise you with my act? Yeah, you can say that again. This is Maya Fey. She's a spirit medium from Kurain village back home. She was also my assistant for quite some time. But that was many years ago. Her ability to channel spirits saved me more times than I can count. I sure miss those days. It was a ton of fun being the real boss of Wright & Co. law offices. Now she's here, trained to be the leader of Kurain village and the master of her craft. Apparently to become the master of Kurain channeling technique. You have to train here in Kurain, since this is where the technique originated. Didn't I sound just like a pious nun when you saw me just now? Too bad that's about all I learned from all the training I did. You haven't changed a bit, Maya.
Huh? And what's that supposed to mean?
She may look a little more mature on the outside, but inside she's the same old Maya. I'm actually kind of glad for that. Alright, let's just talk. We have how many options? I guess Maya.
I heard what happened, Nick. You ended up in court almost as soon as you got off the plane. Huh.
Yeah, well, it's kind of a long story.
I was the accused! But you should see Mr. Wright in action, he was amazing! I bet it was another one of your famous seat of your pants come from behind wins, huh? Well, I was almost found guilty any number of times.
Okay, so it wasn't my finest hour, so sue me! Not literally.
You haven't changed a bit either, Nick.
Ouch! It definitely stings me more when it's coming from her. So I guess you finished the bulk of the training session. Training needed to become the master, right?
Oh, you mean the special meditation course for increasing spiritual power? Yep, I've completed the full 2 years. I can finally go home once I perform the purification rite today.
Actually, I was wondering why they're having a foreigner conduct one of their sacred rites.
Well, the high priest's wife usually conducts it each year.
But with her
baby on the way, it's just more than she could handle. So the high priest practically begged me to stand in her for this year.
Well, you may not know all of its customs, but with your training, I'm sure you'll do great.
You bet. Just you watch, Nick. I'm going to be the best Lady Kita, guardian deity ever.
I better throw in a few prayers for things to not end in a flaming disaster then. Next up, guardian deity. So about the guardian deity you'll be portraying today. What exactly are we talking about here?
Well, first of all, Lady Kita isn't really a deity in the way we think of them back home.
What's with the music? Hello?
She's a real person who fought to establish the Kingdom of Kunai a long time ago.
Wow, so she actually existed?
And now the kingdom's people worship her as a guardian deity.
Oh no.
They believe she appears to protect the kingdom whenever it's in danger.
Oh no, I know where this is going.
Cloaked in a sacred robe, she's a champion of justice who defeats the kingdom enemies.
Feels like an anime right there. Sounds like something you'd be into.
I know, right? Who wouldn't want to be a kick-butt warrior who takes on evil with a wicked dagger?
Right, whatever floats your boat. Still, Lady Kira must be really popular deity if all these people are here for her.
Yep, but there's more to that. But there's more than just her popularity this year.
There's more? What is it? The Wright's popularity. So why is Wright attracting such a large crowd this year?
Because there's been actual sightings, you know, of the real deal. Allow me to explain. A mysterious figure clad in Lady Kita's robes appeared, just like in the legends, and she began capturing members of the Defiant Dragons right and left.
You're kidding, right?
They say it's only a matter of time she gets their leader, the revolutionary Dirk too.
So Lady Kita's a rebel hunter now? Huh. It's a bit hard to swallow though. I mean, even if they are trying to disrupt the peace, I doubt the actions of a band of rebels can bring a legendary figure back to life.
I didn't believe it at first either. But there's a real picture of her on the front page of today's newspaper. Sightings of her go back about 2 years ago. But this is the first actual picture of her to ever be taken.
I can't believe someone was able to actually capture her on film. But couldn't it just be some Lady Kita fan, you know, like you, Maya?
You mean like a cosplayer? Those rebels are no joke, Nick. They're trained in hand-to-hand combat and stuff. You think some regular cosplayer could take on people like that dressing a costume alone? That's why she has to be real deal. It gives me chills just thinking about it. I bet Lady Kita's spirit possessed the sacred robe or something.
A spirit possessing a piece of clothing? Maybe you should cut back up all those action superhero shows, Maya.
Hey! What's that supposed to mean? You're just jealous that I'm still young at heart. I got a real office to run now, so I gotta keep it real, right?
I don't know who you're talking about, but that's definitely not me.
Huh, you really lost your edge since I last saw you. Those spikes of yours have grown really dull, and there's even one that's drooping.
Can we leave my hair out of this?
Anyway, I swear that lady, the Lady Kita people have been spotting is the real deal. Besides, it's just so much more fun to believe it's true, you know?
I can't believe you really buy all that. Although, I wonder who's under that robe. May 9th newspaper added to the court record.
But Mr. Wright, she's the talk of the town. She even gave me this great new food idea. It's gonna be like soul bun, but based on Lady Kita. I'm calling it Kita bun.
Talk about a Kita business strategy. Come on, Maya, just admit it's you running around the dress as Lady Kita already. Maya? Maya?
I guess the jig is up. What? Is it really true, Miss Maya? Indeed, it is I.
Oh no. I'd rather not know where this is going. I'd rather not know where this is going. Okay, she's just playing this. She's just playing, huh? I knew it.
I mean, come on! I may be dressing up as Lady Kita for the ride today, but there's no way I could ever beat up those rebel types.
I don't know. That was a pretty solid left hook she just threw.
Oh, you were just trying to be funny. You really had me going there for a second.
No one can be that naive, right? Well, I hope you enjoyed playing superhero at the Wright today.
Oh, when you put it that way, I'm even more hype about it now than I was already. Oh, I hear the sound of the High Priest's footsteps. I better get going.
His footsteps?
During the ride, he wears these really big bells on his ankles. That way, I know he's coming. Pretty handy, right? We'll see you later.
Oh no. I doubt they actually meant to be stop slacking warning system for you, Maya.
Miss Maya is always so bright and cheerful.
Yeah, I'm glad to see she hasn't changed. As in, at all. I wonder if this means her training's been all for naught. I hope not.
Ah, it's Acolyte Zealot.
Acolyte Zealot? In the middle?
Look, he's the one praying in the red and saffron robe. He's a disciple of the High Priest Abbot Inmi, and lives and trains at his house. See, he prays in the cold without moving a muscle?
Yeah, I could never do that.
Ah, it's Abbot Inmi. The purification rite is about to begin.
So that's the sacred robe Maya will be wearing during the rite. It looks almost exactly what the figure in the newspaper photo was wearing. Whoever it is must have worked really hard to copy it.
Please, sir, it's not a good idea to stare like that. You could be struck blind.
Just give me a few more seconds. I mean, this isn't something you see every day. Oh, those bells on the High Priest's ankles. They're a lot bigger than I thought they'd be.
Mr. Wright, it's time to enter the prayer post like everyone else. Those who don't will suffer the wrath of the Holy Mother.
Okay, let's see. First, I kneel down and cross my ankles, and then I bow forward.
Ouch!
Great, now all I can see is the ground, and my back is killing me.
You really should have trained for this, sir.
Wait a second. How long are we supposed to stay like this, Albie?
The rite requires that we stay like this until the day after
tomorrow? Oh no. That's 2 whole days. I don't feel so...
Mr. Wright, are you okay, sir? Somebody help!
Yeah, What have you got himself into, Albie? Albie! Mr. Wright? Mr. Wright? Mr. Wright, please, you have to get up! Ouch, my aching. Huh? Albie? Where are we? The High Priest's house at the foot of the Plaza of Devotion. I guess I passed out from that back pain. They must have carried me all the way here. Hey, a television. Something's terrible happened. It's Miss Maya. She's just following to the Plaza of Devotion. Something must have happened while I was passed out. Miss Maya's... she's been arrested! Again. What? How many times is she gonna get herself into trouble? May 10th, 8 o'clock a.m. Plaza of Devotion. Where's Maya? Just take it easy, alright? But I'm telling you, I haven't done anything wrong. You can talk all you want back at the station. Let me go! Maya! Nick, I didn't kill him! I swear I didn't! Quiet you! Come along peacefully or suffer the consequences. Wait a second! What on earth is going on? I don't know who you are, but if you don't get out of my way... Hey, back off, officer! Huh? Emma Sky? What she's doing in Kurai? Well, there is a 2-week gap. I'm so sorry, Mr. Wright. We were placing Maya under arrest. Alright, take her down to the station, but with respect, got it? Yes, ma'am! Nick! Emma? So what are you doing in Kurai, Emma? It's a long story. Anyway, what are you doing in Kurai, Mr. Wright? Same here. A long story. But we can get caught up later. Right now, I need to know what happened. Maya's, well, under arrest for murder of the High Priest. Wait, the High Priest was murdered? Okay, spill the beans, Maya. What happened? What happened, Emma? Did I say Maya? My bad. What happened, Emma? Please, tell me everything you can. Well, basically, there was a murder during the rite as it was being performed last night. The victim is Taurus in me. Well, if you take out the A, say thrust in me? Yeah. Just thinking about it, thrust in me. The High Priest, who was presiding over the rite. Wait, hold on! Last night? You mean to tell me an entire day passed since the purification, right? That's right, sir. You passed out for a whole day from your back pain. I never knew my back's like a ticking time bomb. I better take care of it. Emma? The murder took place at the inner sanctum when the rite was being held. The inner sanctum? It's the place where the spirit of Lady Kita is enshrined. It's through the gate over there and up at the top of the mountain stairs just beyond. Oh, so that's why everyone is offering their prayers in that direction. Abat in me, thrust, oh no, yeah. Just after they finished the prayer, you fainted in the middle of it. So, who do you think killed the High Priest? Unfortunately, Maya is our sole suspect right now. During the rite, the inner sanctum was off limits to the general public. So then only the High Priest and Maya could have been there when the murder occurred? Right. Plus, the inner sanctum is on the side of a very steep mountain. The only way up there is a stairway that starts here at the Plaza of Devotion. So that's why she's been arrested? Also, the crime scene was only discovered after Maya came down alone. She's the one who told the worshippers in the plaza that the High Priest was dead. And she made a police statement to that effect. So she was the first one to discover the body? Well, that definitely doesn't help. That makes it even less likely that someone else was there at the crime scene. Mr. Wright, sir. Are you going to defend Miss Maya? Yes, of course. There's no way she killed anyone. Yeah, I don't believe it either. She's been framed. But this is really something else, huh, Mr. Wright? I mean, who would have thought you have to take on a horrible court again? Yes, it was really terrible. It was definitely like I felt like an away game when the freaking away team or home team, whatever, is against you, and you're the away team. Tell me about it. I never thought I'd have to go through another trial, where the divination saints determines all, and defense lawyers are unwelcome. Okay, Emma. So, what brings you here, Emma? Back in the US, I was working a case with an international prosecutor from Kurai. He told me this is where I could see the latest techniques in international forensic science. I can't believe I fell for it. I mean, just look at this place. It's like we've gone back in time. Yeah, I can't say I've been impressed with the police work I've seen so far. Still, he said he takes on cases from around the world. So maybe next time he'll have one in a major city somewhere. So like this prosecutor has taken a liking to you, Emma. After all, it's not every day a prosecutor takes a detective with them overseas. I wonder, he's calm and kind and almost always has a smile on his face. But it's hard to tell what he's really thinking. This international prosecutor, is he the one who handled Trucy's case? Yes, he is. I take it he'll be the prosecutor on this one too? Yes, Prosecutor Sanmari already been assigned. Prosecutor Sanmari? Pokuka! I think that means surprise. You know him, Albie? Of course! Everybody in Kurai does! He's a highly revered, whatever, individual, both as a prosecutor and a monk. If you go up against Prosecutor Sanmari, you'll incur the Holy Mother's wrath. But it's my job to, as a lawyer. Oh, right, sorry. Just great. A prosecutor who's also a revered monk in a deeply religious country. This trial is shaping up to be even more uniquely Kunainese than the last one. I'm not sure I should be saying this, but he's a formidable opponent. Yeah, I heard Apollo had a really tough time, so I better give it everything I got. Anyway, I'm glad you're here, Emma. They treat lawyers like criminals here. Come to think of it, Prosecutor Sanmani mentioned something to that effect. I'm not sure how much I can help, but I'll do what I can. Really? Are you sure you aren't going to get in trouble for helping the enemy? He did come down on me pretty hard when I tried to help Trucy in that last trial. Let's just say, I'll help where I can. Thanks, but don't go getting yourself in trouble on my account, okay? Prosecutor Salamani sounds pretty strict. So first things first, let's start with this. The autopsy report? Hot off the press, it's the High Priest's autopsy report. Taurus autopsy report, added to the court record. The victim bled to death from a deep stab wound to the abdomen. The murder weapon is to believe to Lady Kira's Waba dagger. It used during the ride. However, the dagger has yet to be found. Lady Kira's dagger, huh? I think Maya mentioned something about a dagger. Who wouldn't want to be a kick-butt action hero? Right, whatever floats your boat. And isn't that the rebel hunter posing as Lady Kira, also armed with a dagger? Of course, hers must be a replica, right? Would it be okay for me to take a look at the crime scene, Emma? The police have already wrapped up their investigation, but the location itself is off limits to the general public, so I'm not sure. Emma, please, I'm begging you. Just like the police, I need access if I'm to mount a viable defense. Alright then. Now leave it to me. I'll explain the situation to Prosecutor Samani and the police later. Thanks, Emma. You have quite a climb ahead of you, so be sure to watch your step. Wait, you're not coming with me? Oh no, I'm not climbing up there again. No way. Is it really that bad? What if my back can handle it?
You get to go to the inner sanctum? Oh, you're so lucky, Mr. Wright.
Why don't you join me, Albie?
That's crazy talk, sir. If a commoner like myself were to set foot in there, I'd surely be cursed for all eternity.
Because the inner sanctum is off limits for you, huh? Oh well, guess I'll just have to face this all by my lonesome. By the way, what about all the people still praying here? Aren't they going to go home?
The custom of this rite requires that they not move from this spot until tomorrow afternoon. It doesn't faze them to have police milling about. Some of them are even off-duty cops.
Wow, I guess this is what it's like to live in a deeply religious society, huh? Okay, we'll be ending up today's episode right here, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be going investigation, we'll go talk to Mayan after that, and see what other clues we can find. So anyways, make sure to hit that like button, encourage performance. If you're new, if you're like to see, subscribe to the Struggle 6 TV, and I'm signing out.